Is it time to buy or sell GameStop stock? In this video, we will explore GameStop in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Tuesday, the 25th of March, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analyses. You do not want to miss any important updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and deep analyses for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 25th of March, 2025, our system has ranked GameStop as a buy candidate, giving it a score of 1.38. Let's take a look at the stock's performance during this period. We'll continue to monitor this evaluation to see how it unfolds in the coming days. The stock is positioned at the upper part of a broad and declining trend in the short term. This situation often presents an excellent selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a reaction back toward the lower part of the trend can be anticipated. A breakout above the upper trend line at $25.46 would initially indicate a slower rate of decline and could potentially signal the beginning of a trend reversal. The current 3-month trend suggests a possible decrease of 26.27% over the next 3 months, with a potential return ranging from negative 39.86% to negative 26.11%. In terms of a longer-term perspective, our 12-month analysis predicts a change of 21.97%. Based on our assessments, the stock's performance could vary from negative 5.62% to positive 177.20% over the coming year. In current terms, this would suggest a future price falling between $23.97 and $70.41. Our latest daily update for GameStop includes the headline, GameStop stock upgraded to buy candidate. The price of GameStop stock fell by 0.82% on the last day, Tuesday, the 25th of March, 2025. The stock price declined from $25.61 to $25.40. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated by 3.12%, with a low of $24.99 and a high of $25.77. Over this period, the price has experienced ups and downs, resulting in a gain of 12.34% over the last 2 weeks. Interestingly, trading volume decreased on the last day, which is considered a positive indicator as volume typically follows the stock. On that day, trading volume dropped by 246,000 shares, with a total of 5 million shares exchanged for approximately $118.37 million. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached $64.83, while the lowest was $9.95. Presently, the price is 60.82%, or $39.43, below the 52-week high, and 78.96%, or $95.35, below the all-time high reached on January 28, 2021, when the price peaked at $120.75. GameStop has made significant waves in the financial markets with its latest announcements. The company reported a fourth-quarter profit, posting sales of $1.28 billion, which, while down 28% year-over-year, exceeded earnings expectations with an adjusted earnings per share of 30 cents, well above the anticipated 8 cents. This positive earnings surprise is likely to bolster investor confidence in the short term, driving demand for the stock. However, the real highlight was GameStop's strategic update to its investment policy, adding Bitcoin as a treasury reserve asset. This move not only places GameStop at the forefront of a growing trend among companies adopting digital currencies, but also showcases its commitment to diversifying its investment portfolio. As cryptocurrency markets continue to gain traction, this could attract new investors looking for exposure to digital assets, further enhancing GameStop's stock appeal. In the short term, the combination of a profit beat and the innovative move into Bitcoin has already resulted in a surge in stock prices in after-hours trading. Over the long term, if GameStop continues to effectively navigate its core business challenges while leveraging new financial strategies, it may strengthen its market position and attract a broader investor base. This could ultimately lead to sustained stock price growth despite any ongoing volatility associated with its identity as a meme stock. GameStop's recent actions suggest a proactive approach that could pay dividends as it seeks to evolve and adapt in a changing marketplace. Analyst ratings. On the 17th of May, 2024, it was reported that Wedbush assigned GME a grade of underperform with a recommendation to hold. On the 25th of March, 2024, it was again reported that Wedbush assigned GME a grade of underperform with a recommendation to hold. On the 2nd of September, 2022, it was reported that Raymond James assigned GME a grade of neutral with a recommendation to hold. On the 18th of August, 2022, it was reported that Wedbush assigned GME a grade of underperform with a recommendation to downgrade. On the 22nd of July, 2022, it was reported that Wedbush assigned GME a grade of underperform with a recommendation to hold. Analysts have assigned GameStop stock a general sell rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts also provide a sell rating for the stock. The following signals have been identified for GameStop. The GameStop stock presents buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, suggesting a positive outlook. However, a general sell signal arises from the relationship between these two indicators, as the long-term average is positioned above the short-term average. In the event of downward corrections, support can be expected at levels around $24.25 and $24.77. A decline below either of these thresholds will trigger sell signals. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Thursday, March 13, 2025, and since then, the stock has increased by 15.72%. Further upward movement is anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Additionally, a buy signal is indicated from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. There are also some negative signals that may impact short-term developments. It is noteworthy that volume decreased alongside the price during the last trading session, which diminishes overall risk, as volume typically aligns with price movements. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal from 9 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 11 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 9 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 3 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 47 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, buy signal from 4 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal from 23 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages shows a buy signal from 22 days ago. For more signals, remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for GameStop. GameStop finds support from accumulated volume at $24.75. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction is anticipated when the support is tested. This stock typically experiences average movements throughout the day, and with substantial trading volume, the risk is deemed to be medium. Over the past day, the stock fluctuated by $0.78 between its high and low, representing a change of 3.12%. In the last week, the stock recorded a daily average volatility of 3.29%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for GameStop, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. This extremely high PE ratio suggests that the stock could be overvalued. However, it's not uncommon for tech companies or those with significant market potential to have such high ratios. In other news, the next earnings report for the first quarter of 2025 is expected on the 25th of March, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at 9 cents. Keep an eye on these numbers as they can greatly impact stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for GameStop. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for GameStop is at $27. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a point to consider for swing trading. On the downside, GameStop encounters its first support level at $24.75. If this support holds, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for GameStop from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Now let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 3rd of January 2025, Daniel William executed an insider sale of 895 shares of Class A common stock. On the 3rd of January 2025, Robinson Mark Heyman executed an insider sale of 1,577 shares of Class A common stock. On the 18th of November 2024, Turner Nat conducted an insider purchase of 0 shares. On the 11th of October 2024, Daniel William executed an insider sale of 2,624 shares of Class A common stock. On the 10th of October 2024, Robinson Mark Heyman executed an insider sale of 11,000 shares of Class A common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have determined that the insider power is positive, with a ratio of 20.736. In total, insiders purchased 991,389 shares and sold 1,605,396 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $24.39, reflecting a decline of 3.96%. This stock experiences moderate daily fluctuations, indicating a medium level of risk. A buy signal has been generated from a pivot bottom identified 8 days ago. Is GameStop stock a good buy? Several short-term signals appear positive. Despite the stock being in a downward trend, we believe that the current level may present a buying opportunity, as there is a fair chance for the stock to perform well in the near future. Our analysis has been updated from a hold or accumulate rating to a buy candidate since the last evaluation. After assessing the volatility and movements from the most recent trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 26th of March, we anticipate GameStop will open lower by approximately 0.13 of a dollar and begin trading at $25.39. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions on StockInvest.us. By using this information, you agree and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.